Guns are American.
Shout out to the NRA. You guys get on my nerves. Okay.
Yeah.
This is episode 2.
More energy this one.
Yeah, this is episode 2 for the week. Episode 17. This is K. This is C. Militia Uncut. Be sure to follow. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and share. Follow us on the links below to our IGs. We was talking last episode about our music. Now we're gonna get into TV, specifically black shows. A lot of black shows have a short lifespan. Classic example, Star. Star just recently got canceled on Fox. I'm not really a big fan of Fox anyway.
I'm not really surprised. See, when you say Star is canceled, I'm like, oh shit, they canceled Star. But then you're like, they canceled Star on Fox. I'm like, oh yeah.
Right. You know, but I was really fucking with Star. Honestly, there were times where I liked Star a little bit more than I liked Empire.
I feel like most people are saying that now.
Yeah.
Most people like Star more than they like.
You know what it is too? It's because Star is more of a story that you can follow. Even though obviously Star is about 3 girls who are music artists or whatever. If you don't know the show, they're trying to come up in the game and be successful, and it just follows their journey. And I like Star more than Empire because Empire is about a music mogul who's made it to the top, and then he's dealing with business things and people trying to take his crown from him, basically. So it's I'm not a mogul, I'm not rich, I don't have a whole family like the way the Lions are. So it's
I don't think I want a family like the Lions.
Oh, I don't either. Yeah, because they've all tried to kill each other. It's really wild.
Oh, that's crazy.
Also, Empire. But I can't relate to that because that's not where I'm at. It's entertaining. It's a good show. The acting is cool. The music is cool. But Star, I can relate to this. I've met up with people that come from different sides of life. You know, we're all trying to come up with music together, right? You know, we meeting people, we're experiencing different things and all that other stuff. People coming back to our lives who we haven't seen in a while. The stuff that's, So, you know what I mean? It's all of that. It's just Star is more down to earth because it's the beginning of a career. Empire is more I've had my career. This is what happens with the legacy I want to leave behind. Star is more beginning of the legacy. This is why I can relate to Star more. Yeah. And Star's a little more entertaining. And Empire just turned into soap opera level.
Yeah, it really got away from the music.
Spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't watch Empire, but when bro almost died in the explosion, lost his memory, then he started painting with the white girl, and then the white girl captured him, and Lucius and Cookie were trapped in the woods, and all that.
Pause right there. If we didn't tell you that we were talking about Empire and we just started describing the show that way, you would never know that shit was actually about music, would you?
That's what I'm saying.
No, niggas is getting blown up and losing memory and painting with white women in the woods. When did the music start? Because that shit got away from that shit bad quick.
Yeah, and I'm glad they ended that storyline.
Oh yeah, that had to
because
stop.
that was so wild.
What is nigga's real name?
Dwight.
Yeah, no. Dwight is not about to be painting with a white woman in the woods. No. I'm not watching that shit. That's a whole different show. That's a different kind of Empire. I'm not.
That was really wild. And honestly, some of Star's music I kind of like better than Empire's music.
I feel like their music in the beginning was a lot better.
Yeah, Empire season 1 and 2 music.
I was talking about Star's music.
Star's music, and I like Star season 2's music.
Yeah.
Season 3 is alright, but season 2's music was dope. Season 1 had good songs. I like the storyline in season 1.
Yeah, because it was really like putting together a team.
Yeah.
Trying to get it from the dirt.
And honestly, Hayao is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, yeah,
so now that he's not in the show anymore.
Spoiler alert, Hayao dies.
Yeah.
Even though, depending on how much of Star you've seen, you can kind of tell he's got to go eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I mean, I thought he died at the end of the first season.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was like
between the drug use and the people that he hung around with, it wasn't surprising that he was going to die. But it was very surprising the way he dies. So,
yeah. But it's also very realistic because that's how shit goes. You just be doing regular shit and then
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes it don't even be for you. You gotta catch somebody else's shit.
Yeah.
It's dirty out here.
It's real. But Hayao was like, and you know what it was? Hayao had a lot of bullshit with him. Like a lot of bullshit with him. But my man was real. He was real about shit, and he had like a lot of shady ass ways. But you could feel for Hayao. Like bro was just trying to be successful. Bro was just trying to, do whatever. And then near the end of it, it was really like, nah, I'm trying to do right. Like, especially with him and Cotton. Like once he knew that was his kid, it was like, nah, I'm gonna be a dad. Like, and it just worked. I was just like, this storyline should have been like a jump the shark moment. Like, why is Hayao Cotton's dad? But it worked somehow. And I was like, you know what? I can bang with that idea. It just didn't like flow the way I wanted it to flow. It was like, now you're just doing extra shit. And then once he died, I was like, yeah, the show is kind of like dragging now. Because the third season has been like, I haven't even seen a lot of the third season, but the third season threw in the pregnancy.
Yeah, the third season, because I'm caught up with both Empire and Star. Yeah. I followed it. Well, my girlfriend watches it, and I'd be in the house with the kid most of the time now. So what the fuck else am I gonna do but watch TV? Mm-hmm. But the third season had a lot of moments where it was just like, that's random, but they made it work very well. So it was like, okay, I could see how this might happen. It ended up making a little bit, and like they did their twists very good. Yeah, they're good at placing their twists at the right spot.
Star's twists are better than Empire's twists. Empire's twists are more like it's more like it's done so that the story can extend instead of like it's a twist that serves the narrative the right way. Like it's more like, oh, we need to throw in something for shock value. That's the twist that like I don't fuck with. But Star's twists work better. What did I want to say about Star? I used to have a crush on the sister. Star's sister. Even though she's young on the show, she's an adult, like, in real life. But, yeah, and my favorite song on Star is Imagination. I think that's, like, their best song. I think
my favorite Star. I think my favorite song on Star is when Star's dissing everybody.
Oh, yeah, I was dead for you bitches. Yeah. Star, she went in with that song. I fucks with that one. Honestly, Brandy's character worked more than I thought it would.
I didn't think I was gonna like Brandy.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But yeah, I fuck with Brandy's character.
Her storyline in the third season like fleshed her out more. Because the second season she was doing some wild shit. I was just like,
well, yeah, because in the second season they kind of just threw her in there. Yeah, she was just wilding. It was just like, whoa, shut the fuck out. Exactly. But then once you like see her character development, it's like, oh, I see. Yeah, you're one of those. Cool.
I kind of don't. I was kind of getting tired of the Queen Latifah's like things.
I'm still tired
because she kept going like in and out of these relationships with people, and it was like I don't care about none of that.
I was gonna say something mad disrespectful, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go only because I'm trying to get in the music industry. I don't want to piss off the people that have a big part in the music industry.
There you go.
I was gonna say some disrespectful shit.
I know you was, and I already know what you was gonna say. But, to each their own. To each their own.
I love everybody.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just
remember when Tyrese was on the show as the preacher? That was wild.
Again,
that was disrespectful.
Shit, but you know what? I love everybody in the music industry.
That was disrespectful.
But the day that I'm like in the music industry, or the day that I realize it's not happening, ooh, the shit that I'm gonna say. I got some disrespectful shit to say about just about everybody, but
right.
As of right now, I love everybody in the music industry.
My favorite season of Empire is probably, I want to say either the second or the third.
Yeah.
The first, I like the first one too. The first season was cool. You know what it was? Because I remember in the commercials for Empire, like before it premiered, it almost made it seem like Taraji was the villain of the show.
Yeah.
Because she was just, because it kept showing that I want half my company back. And I was like, oh, like, what the fuck she gonna do? Like, it made it seem like she was gonna be the problem, like, the whole show.
Yeah.
But then when you, like, feel for her, like, the way they flesh out her story and, like, the sacrifice she made, I'm like, nah, fucks with Cookie. And then I'll be looking at, and then it's like, it's a bold show to make you, like, question the lead character. Because you just be looking at Lucius like, why do you act like that?
Yeah, something like, some of the shit that you find out Lucius did, you be like, oh, you really ain't shit. Like, you're a horrible person.
Like, remember the first season? I remember, like, it pissed me off, too. This was one of the twists I didn't like. When Jamal had the daughter, but it turned out that the daughter was, like, Lucius was like, nah, I'm the father because I bang, like, how you banging with Ray? First off, you're Terrence Howard and you had sex with Raven Simone. Like, that was really crazy in itself. Like, you just be throwing in random shit and they've dropped that. Like, they've never referenced it again. Yeah. But I'd just be like, what? And then when Chris Rock was on the show.
Why are you joking? Like, some people didn't necessarily need to be.
And his character just, I didn't believe it.
Yeah, me neither.
This is like you're Chris Rock.
You say you're Chris Rock. Calm down. You don't belong in jail.
And then you died mad early. Like, you didn't even play, like, a role as a villain. Like, you were just there as a guest, and then you just got fucked up. Like, it was wild. And then the biggest twist, and I tell you all the time, the biggest twist was when Andre, when they fucked him up with those drugs, bro. How do you imagine an entire relationship? How was you... Yo, when it showed the clips, and he was talking to himself the whole time... And bro was bugging out and hitting his head and like crying on the floor.
Nigga made up a whole like news story.
Yeah. Like,
goddamn.
Like, yo, I never felt so bad for a person. I was like,
watch some doctors, man.
Yeah. I was like, yo, y'all, fuck Andre up. Like, yo, that shit was crazy.
Put him in a coma real quick. Nigga said, all right, we got something for you.
Nah, honestly, I feel bad for Andre. Like, Andre's been through, like, Cookie been through some shit, but Andre been through some fucked up shit, like, the whole show.
He lost a kid.
Lost his wife. He's crazy.
Lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, he been to jail, like.
And he caught cancer.
Right.
Tried to kill himself.
Oh, I didn't see, did you see Empire's finale?
I saw all the finales.
Okay, because obviously we're already in spoilers. And I'm gonna watch it soon because I'm only a few episodes behind.
At this point,
yeah. Who died?
Kingsley dies.
Oh,
but it's wild, crazy though. It's really crazy. Should I spoil it?
You know how we do on recap. Yeah, why not?
Alright,
because I'm gonna watch it anyway. But
so basically, one more time, Kingsley goes to his mom and is just like, "Yo, I've been hanging out with Lucius. His story is different than your story. Just tell me the truth."
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, you think she's going to be like... She's either going to keep the lie going... Or
she'll admit.
She'll just be like, yeah, I lied. She don't know neither. She's just like, you know what? Fuck you. I should have just got an abortion. Leave. No explanation. She's just like, nope. Fuck you. I should have just got an abortion. Get the fuck out this hospital. I don't ever want to see you again. So, Kingsley goes over to Lucius and is like, yo, I need to talk to you. Lucius is like, I'm doing some shit right now. He's just like, no, I need to talk to you. And Lucius still like, oh, I'm in the middle of something. Like, I gotta talk to you later. Like, chill. Mm-hmm. Kingsley pulls a gun out on Lucius. Oh. And it's just like, well, if I was one of your other kids, you'd make time. So Lucius goes through this whole thing like, if you were one of my kids, you have to learn how to toughen the fuck up. So they go through this whole thing. And I might be skipping a little bit, but they go through this whole thing. Kingsley's broken. He's like, yeah, today I lost my mom. All this bullshit. And Lucius is like, you know what? Fuck it. Since you have it so hard, if you think doing this is going to help you, shoot me. So at least then I can give my heart to my son. And Kingsley thinks about it, and he's just like, fuck this. He points a gun at himself and blows his fucking head off in front of Lucius. Lucius runs to the kitchen, washes the blood off his hands. Cookie comes in, it's just like, what the fuck did you do? And he just looks at Cookie, he was just like, Andre has a heart now. And that's it. And then they rush to the hospital. The mother pops back up. And she was just like, you fucking bastard. You killed my son so that your son could get a heart. And he's yelling back, I didn't fucking do nothing to your son. You did it. You drove him away. The whole time Cookie's looking like, did you really kill this nigga for a heart? Like, even Cookie's like, yo, if you did that, I don't know if I can fuck with this. Right. That's different level shit. Right. So then Cookie and the woman have a heart-to-heart. Because they're like, Cookie's like, yo, like, you're a mother. You know how it feels to lose a son. Mm-hmm. Please don't make me go through what you just went through. Whatever you and Lucius have going on, I didn't know about that. And I wasn't even there for that. I didn't know about you till recently. Like, don't do this to me. My son has nothing to do with you and Lucius's problem. Mm-hmm. Like, she really does a whole appeal to the heart kind of thing. Yeah. And then, again, you're thinking like, okay, if you've seen shows, this is the part where the mother is like, she's either going to break down and cry, or she's going to be like, I understand, And then again, this bitch does something you didn't expect. She goes complete left, and she was just like, nah, fuck your son. I hope he dies, and I'm glad that you're going through what the fuck I'm going through. Fuck you, fuck Lucius, fuck your family. What is wrong with her? Wildin'. But at the end, which this was kind of a weird jump, because she leaves after that. But then, maybe like 10 minutes later, I don't remember if something happened between, but then she finally agrees to let the heart go to fucking Andre and shit. But then she was like, then Cookie's like, thank you so much. And that whole exchange ends with, nah, don't thank me. Nothing in this life is free. And then Cookie's just like, well, what do you want? And then it goes off. Like, nobody...
Wait, who said that to her?
Cookie said that to her. She said, well, what do... Because she said, don't thank me, nothing's free. Oh. And then Cookie's like, well, what do you want? And then she just never goes into what she wants. That's how it is.
So now season 6, like the other mother is gonna be doing some.
Well, I actually don't know, because the actual thing ends with the feds coming to the funeral.
I forgot the feds was.
They're coming to the funeral.
That woman cop is still after him, right?
Oh, D. She's dead sucking dick. She comes to the funeral, and she shows Lucius the pictures of Cookie and
right, that other guy. Yeah.
Cookie and him. And then he's just like, so first you come at my lawyer, then you come at my wife, then you show me all these fucking pictures that you probably photoshopped to the fucking funeral of my son. You don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. Right. And then he dips. But then he's like, alright, the feds is really going hard. I need to get the fuck out of here. So then he's like, yo, Cookie, we out. Cookie's like,
what are they trying to tie him with anyway?
The money that Cookie went to get overseas.
Right.
So Cookie's like, so he's like, yo, Cookie, we gotta go. And Cookie's like, nah, like, we've been through so much. I gotta live for me. Like, I can't keep just leaving everything for you. Like, it doesn't work that way. It's like, you still are like a fucked up person.
Yeah.
So then Lucius gets a little bit, he's like, what are you talking about? And Cookie's basically like, I want a divorce. I can't do this no more. Just the things that come with being with you is like, it'll always be like the empire over me, over everybody.
Yeah.
And and Lucius is trying to argue, and finally Cookie's just like, I fucked him. I cheated on you with him. Do you still want me? And Lucius turns around, hops in jet. Episode over.
Wow. That's crazy. Season 6 is gonna be wild.
That's how, and especially since season 6 was supposed to be the last season, they really gotta like outdo it. But yeah, so Kingsley's dead.
Cookie might die.
Kingsley's dead. Oh, and Homeboy. I don't know this nigga's name. The nigga that Cookie fake slept with. You know,
I don't
seen
know.
it. You know, she didn't really sleep with him, but
I'm forgetting that.
Yeah. So the episode ends with him going to the Fed's office, and they're like, the bitch is like, so what do I owe this, like, whatever?
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, I heard you were looking for me. And she was just like, so what, you can't intimidate me? And they're like, it's not gonna work that way. He's like, I'm not trying to intimidate you. I can give you Lucius. That's how the episode ends.
That's wild.
So we got Kingsley dead. Lucius and Cookie are getting a divorce because Lucius thinks Cookie slept with Homeboy, and Homeboy's about to rat him out to the feds. Those are the spoilers. Now, as far as how I think things are gonna go, I don't think he's actually gonna rat him out to the feds, because I do believe the nigga to be like a real like gangster. Like, I believe him to be solid.
Yeah.
I feel like this is all a trick, and he's not actually going to rat Lucius out. I actually feel like him and Lucius are going to end up working together.
That's what it sounded like. I was like,
I feel
knowing
like
this show,
I feel like Lucius is going to find out that Cookie didn't really sleep with him, and that they're somehow going to end back up together. I don't know about Jamal, because again, not that popular. Jamal was cut off of the last episode.
Yeah.
But he was found innocent of the charges. I don't think people really give a fuck anymore. So I feel like he's going to come back for the last season. Low key, I feel like because it's the last season, he kind of has to come back.
Yeah.
Like,
because it'd be
like, even with all the bullshit that happened with him, I don't see him like not coming back for the last season. Like,
yeah.
Because again, he wasn't found innocent. Charges was just like dropped.
Right.
But
see, my whole thing when it comes to that is like, I can see both sides. Like, even if he, like you said, even if he's not like a main like thing, he should have a presence.
Yeah. Right.
Because it's like his story, I guess, is kind of complete, but at the same time, he's a part of the family. So for him to just not be around anymore, it'd be kind of like whatever.
And I believe that when this is all said and done, Lucius is going to end up leaving Empire for his family. Which he was trying to do before the whole Dwight shit happened.
Yeah.
He was retiring from Empire.
Yeah.
But then all that bullshit happened and brought him back. I think he's going to do what he was already planning to do and actually just say, yo, Cookie, I realize that this has been what's been tearing us apart from the beginning.
Right.
And I want you, we're rich already. Empire solidify. I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to one of the kids, if not all three of the kids. And I feel like Empire. I feel like Lucius and Cookie are going to leave Empire, and I feel like that's how it's gonna end.
Honestly, the way the show's going, because I don't know what the last like couple episodes are in terms of like Hakeem's storyline. But
Hakeem's storyline kind of pushed it back. Like he's really not important.
Yeah,
at all.
But see, what I'm thinking is, I feel like Empire will end with like Andre chilling, because if Andre's about to be a dad, he should just be with his new kid. Like he finally has like a good situation that's real. So you know what I mean. So it's like I think he should just chill and enjoy that. I think Jamal's gonna be doing whatever. Like if anything, Jamal will be doing music. I could even see Jamal switching to a different label, but still being music related, and the family just supports it. I think when it comes to Empire, this is my theory, because they keep doing this back and forth shit with them. I think Hakeem and Tiana are gonna finally make the shit work, and Hakeem and Tiana are gonna be like the next gen Lucius and Cookie, and like the two of them will take over Empire.
Well, Tiana's with Homeboy now.
I know, but I just feel like that's not gonna last. Like I feel like somehow they're gonna end up back
I can see that
together
too.
and then they will run Empire together, because they have kids together. So it's like I can see that happening.
I can see that happening. I can see that. And then with Star, Star is canceled now. They're trying to do the petition to get Star back, but
I'm tight. Angel got shot.
Yeah, the way Star, I don't know if they knew they were gonna get canceled, but like the way Star ended, it'd be fucked up, but it could end there. Mad people got shot. You don't know how many people died,
right?
But the grandmother dies.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Who shot them?
Who shot who?
Who shot everybody? Like
the nigga. I remember when the grandmother got raped.
Yeah,
and the grandmother got that nigga back.
Yeah.
They came to get her back for killing their homie. Now the crazy shit about that is, believe me, I understand holding it down for your homie. If a nigga get him, you gotta get them back. But what he did to make them get, you're not supposed to respect that as a crew. When you find out that your homie did that shit, you're supposed to, if you're not the one that kills him, you're supposed to let that nigga die. Because that shit, you rape old ladies, nigga, nah, we don't let that rock. You deserve to die. We don't get revenge for you. When the old lady that you raped ended up killing you, shit, we might put her down, nigga. Like, right, like the fuck is it? But they're the ones that shot her, and then they went to the wedding and shot at the wedding.
That's crazy.
So
that's just overkill. But
I mean, the only reason the season would come back is if you want like full closure on who actually died and how they, but because you never really got to see Star and them get the big win. Right. Like Star went on tour, but that was solo.
Did she get her voice back?
Yeah, she gets her voice back. Well, actually, even that's
because I just saw the part where everybody got shot. But
no, because even that's in the air because she gets her voice back because basically the doctor gives her these steroids that numb her vocal cords so that she can sing. Right. But just because they're numb doesn't mean they're healed. Right. So what might happen if she pushes it too much, she can push it too much and they're numb so she can't feel them and they might tear her vocal cords the fuck up. And she'll just be done. She'll never be able to sing. But that's what I thought was going to happen, but now it starts canceled. So now it's like, we'll never actually know. But,
well, hopefully we can get Star Season 4 back. I don't have the link to the petition, but you guys can look it up if you want to support Star. But if you're not going to support Star, support us. And that's how we're going to
Star. Oh, wait, was that not industry of me to say? I love everybody in the music industry.
We're not there yet.
That's why I'm saying that.
And plus, Star's a fictional show.
Yeah, but when I'm in the music industry, I'm like, none of you niggas. But right now, I love all of you.
You sound just like with the whole. That's exactly how you be saying, bro. You know it's the exact same thing. It's the same shit. If you've seen our show, you know what we're talking about. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, support what we doing. We just being real out here talking about life and whatever.
I'm dead being fake. I just said I love like bad people that I don't give a fuck about being fake as hell. But as an industry, I love all of you.
Catch you next time.